So, thank you for joining us. I'm really excited about interviewing you. I guess everyone knows about your story. Everyone heard about this Bitcoin family selling everything, jumping into the pool, yes, with or without water, we don't know, but taking this huge step, this huge decision of selling everything. You'll let me know if it's everything or not, and we will discuss if there was a safety net or not in this jumping, yes? But we are really like an inspiration, I guess, for most of the crypto people, most of the Bitcoiners in the space. So first I wanted to know, Didi, from you, how much time before taking this decision, before talking with even your wife, yes? Or even before talking later with your kids, I guess. How much time before was you thinking about this crazy, extremely crazy idea of jumping and selling everything?
Well, we didn't think so much about that,
Oh.
to be very honest. I started mining in 2013. I started mining Bitcoin and Dogecoin, and I just lost track of it after the crash in 2014. I needed to stop because I was like, okay, I need to get even with all the investments I made. And then things in life happened, so we went traveling the world. And during the traveling the world, we discovered, we are very happy with just a few backpacks, and we don't need all the big houses and the cars. So why don't we just keep living this life? And so we decided at that moment, maybe we just go home, sell everything, the house, everything, and let's see what we do with this bag of money. And then we just, we saw Bitcoin growing again. Some people started calling me. The community is growing. So we just looked at each other and we said, okay, maybe we should just go all into Bitcoin because we don't care about money. We can win, we can lose. It doesn't matter. We can always start over. So we had some rum on the beach, and together we had some pets. And we thought it would be very good for our family to lead by example, to show our kids that life should be about accumulating happiness and not about accumulating wealth. So that is why we did it. So we flew home, and we just did it. We just put the house for sale, and that was it. And then then you get bumped to the Bitcoin family, and then a whole new adventure starts. So we didn't think a lot about it.
And would you say this is something that, first, at that time when you took this decision and you jumped into Bitcoin, what price were we talking about, just to put it into scale? At what price of Bitcoin?
So the first investments in Bitcoins was in the beginning of 2017 when I sold the motorbike and some cars. And the last investment was in, I think, around September, around $6,800
Okay, so
per Bitcoin.
Between 250 and between 2,500 to all the scope upwards. Okay, so would you suggest this decision that you took? I mean, after, and this is not only for Didi, yes, eventually for the family. I mean, if you meet someone else who's crazy as Didi, and I don't like to put this all at stake on Didi because perhaps the whole family is crazy as he is. I don't know. Yes, sometimes we mimic our parents. But would you suggest this to another family, to do this kind of jump of faith into this? And into this experience of living the way we are living now?
Of course, if they don't like the life they are living, everybody should take the jump. We didn't love the life that we were living. We were living this normal life, what everybody is living, going to your work, having breakfast, going to your job, coming home, eating, going to your sport, like the hamster wheel. Everybody is running this wheel just to make money, and then they believe in the future, they'll be really happy. And so we found out very early that doesn't go up. That's not the truth. You don't get happy of just accumulating money. You get happy of living life. And so I would advise every family that is now struggling with the fact, what should we do? Should we keep this boring life? Should we keep living the life we are living? We are not happy. Change. It's your life. Change now. And if you want to go all into Bitcoin, it's a beautiful moment. We are at the beginning of the next bull run cycle. So yes, you could do the same like me. Of course, it would have been better with March this year around 3K. But yeah, we are strong believers that Bitcoin goes to 50K or 100K. So that's it's. If you calculate very simple,
Yeah.
if you believe in Bitcoin, you believe in the future of 21st century gold, if you believe that Bitcoin can go to 50K or 100K, then the calculation is very simple. You buy Bitcoin now at 16 or 17, 18,000 US dollar. You buy them at 18,000 US dollar. Maybe you can buy two of them, whatever. You use one of them to live life the next couple of months in a very cheap country, and the other one you keep till next year. Bitcoin goes to 50K or 100K, you get out with more than you had if you want to change life back again. If you don't,
I remember 2017 when you were saying you took this decision. Yes, I had this Sapo card. Yes, where I put 1 Bitcoin, let's say 1 Bitcoin there, and I was buying an iPhone. Yes, and just some days later I had more money than the one I spent already. So I was spending, but the amount of money in the card, which was stored in Bitcoins, yes, kept going up beyond me spending. So it's like this. If you wait, eventually, if you wait and if you believe in this, and this will change things for humanity, and it will become a relevant currency, it's a matter of waiting, and your value today will be more valuable tomorrow, no? So I have kids of the same age. Sorry, yes, Didi. Okay.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, but we didn't get into it just for the money. People need to understand that everything we do, the YouTubing that I do every day, the advisor of a lot of companies, the speaking on conferences, I earn a lot of Bitcoins, but we share those Bitcoins with charity, with poor people. I just donated $250 at a family in Colombia. Not at a family, it's 21 kids living under a bridge. Yeah. This guy contacts me and says, Didi, can you give them flip-flops, slippers, and can you give them some food? So we share everything we earn. I think that is what we as a Bitcoin family try to change in this industry. It shouldn't be about accumulating wealth. It should be about creating peer-to-peer cash that is accessible for everybody out there without regulation of any centralized organization or centralized government or centralized tax company. We need to take the power back to the people when it comes to money, and we need to be in control. We run this world. We are the ones that should be running the world. Mm-hmm. And I think that is the revolution of Bitcoin, and that is what I teach my kids. It's about sharing is caring. If you make profit, you share, and that's how you help all people all over the world.
And here is the thing: you're talking about teaching your kids. I have kids of the same age. I just realized, yes, when I ask you their ages, yes, and you say, yeah. I mean, for me, it's usually, even though I'm very active in the space, it's fairly hard to explain them, to get them really interested in what I'm doing, why Bitcoin changes. They are not used to money either. No, it's like not commonly using money, but I guess that you are like immersed in this reality. So I would like to know, how do you feel? I mean, or the kids, do they really understand? Do they believe that we are changing something? No, she says she's not, and I agree. I mean, my kids don't. So I would like to know if they just believe in you as my kids do, or they understand what's happening.
You know what it is? It is difficult, but you can ask the kids yourself. We leave them children. We are just a normal family. We just have a different way of living. We live decentralized. We don't own houses. We just travel. So we are nomads. But that doesn't mean that we, from the beginning that we do that, start to talk with our kids about our jobs and about our money. Most parents don't speak with their children about their jobs, what they do, how they earn, what money is, because kids should not be focusing on money. Kids should be focusing on playing football on the beach. Or I have daughters, gymnastics on the beach. But because my kids are involved in this whole adventure, like Julie, she does a lot of filming with me. So we do daily YouTube videos. Julie knows about Bitcoin. In yesterday's video, she's telling me like, what was it yesterday in the video again?
Can we share the handle, the YouTube channel? Well, later, if you want to share the channel that you're...
Sorry?
Can you share which is the channel, the YouTube?
Oh, yeah. The channel is called YouTube and then / the Bitcoin family. So we have more than, I think, a few hundred videos on there. and we share our daily life, but I also make daily videos about the price, about blockchain, about the news, and I involve my kids in it. So Juna does the editing of the videos. Jolie walks with me on the beach, and she yesterday was like, okay, Dad, I earned some cash for babysitting over here. Can we buy Bitcoins now? So, you know, if I ask Jolie, why will Bitcoin go up in the long term, she will understand. She can give you the answer. You know, I don't even have to ask her. You can ask her. You're the interviewer.
Absolutely, absolutely. And my concern is I never been a nomad family. Yes, I think this is something that it's interesting also for some people, not to understand how being nomad it's possible to take a regular life, living in a nomad way. Yes, I have friends that are doing this anyway. But for my concern is for the kids. Do you feel nice? Do you enjoy? I mean, I guess, but do you enjoy this way also of going from one place to the other? Would you somehow try to say your dad, no, I want to stay here, I want to do my friends here? I mean, the ages and yes. So how do you feel about this nomad life? And your dad won't say anything. He will.
No, I can tell you just. It's like our life now for 4 years, so we kind of get used to it, traveling a lot, and now we've slowed it down. So we're like 3 months here, and before this we were like 5 months in Thailand. So it was really like kind of like a home feeling again, and not like traveling every week to something else. And the traveling a lot was nice, but I'm 15. I want to like stay somewhere, have my own room, make friends, and that was hard at that time. But now it's fine. I like this lifestyle, so yeah.
Yeah. Well,
someone else? You know what? It is difficult because everybody just sees these Instagram pictures and everything and thinks everything is perfect. We are just a family. We just live life. We have ups and downs. Our kids sometimes are happy, sometimes they're not happy. Now we stay in a very cheap but very beautiful house in Portugal with a jacuzzi. They are happy. You know, it's kids. And sometimes it's just, you know, when there are not a lot of other kids of their age, you know, they get bored. And that's what we try to network and connect. And now Julie has met a French girl here in Lagos, so she's now I'm speaking with her. But you also need to put it in perspective with the life that we all are living. If I would be living in Holland, in my home base, it is the same. Kids are spending more time online in virtual worlds than in physical worlds. Kids give more about their online appearance than of their offline appearance. We are slowly evolving to this virtual reality game as humanity. Who are we to stop it, you know? They have Snapchat, they have Instagram, they have all the virtual Zoom calls with their friends. It's not that it's like completely different. And we always visit the Netherlands for a month, a year or something, and then they connect again with their friends, and you just build communities. And everywhere where you go with your children, you meet those people again, and you build a new community, and you know, you spread the gospel of Bitcoin and all the stuff we love.
And you move together in this car, in this beautiful Bitcoin family car, or you also travel without the car and you take a plane and go back home sometimes? I mean, how do you manage all this traveling? It's all in the road, or how do you do it?
No, it depends. You know, we have been traveling 4 years now, and we did a year with a huge camper van. We did backpacking, just with backpacks. We did with a Volkswagen minivan, and now we are driving a Land Rover. We just go with the flow. We never plan. Everything happens, and who are we, you know, to plan anything? You know, everything in life happens for a reason, and you just go with the flow. If you swim against the stream, you will have a difficult life. You need to swim with the stream, you know, with the flow. And this was not planned. We flew back from Thailand to the Netherlands. People were so living in fear in the Netherlands because of some kind of a flu that we said, okay, we are going to leave the Netherlands. Then we flew to Spain. We came to Spain. The people were even more of the flu, so we didn't like to run around with this mask. So we left Spain, and let's buy this car. and drive in the car to Portugal and do a cool Bitcoin tour in Portugal and meet all the Bitcoin companies and people over there. And
Yeah.
that's how our life evolves every time again. We just, where the wind takes us, we will go, you know. There is one thing that we still didn't visit it and we want to visit very badly, and it's South America and North America, you know. We want to go to South America. I want to drive the Che Guevara route with my car, you know.
So you're coming down to Argentina also?
Yeah, of course. You know, we once met a beautiful Argentinian family. They even traveled more than us. They're called Family Zap. Family Zap, they traveled the world 18 years in an old English cab with 4 children. So they invited us, please come to Argentina, you can stay at our place, and you know, we will show you in Argentina. So yeah, man, Argentina is on the bucket list, you know. Diego Armando Maradona was one of my heroes, and you know, it's, yeah.
But we have
I
the same
definitely want to
ages.
visit Argentina now.
We have the same ages, so you're actively invited to come to my place too. Yes, if you come down to Argentina and enjoy my hospitality if you can. So now I guess you realize you're sort of inspirational, no? I mean, or the whole family, I guess, or perhaps not. I mean, I'm guessing that you inspire people. Yes, you inspire some Bitcoiners, and I guess you received stories, you heard stories about people being inspired by you. Yes, big people, perhaps even some kids. I have a kid of my kids' school. Yes, and he's very into the Bitcoin space. If Mateo is watching, hi Mateo, he's very into the Bitcoin. He's so excited. So I guess that eventually Mateo, who's her age, yes, I mean, he could feel inspired by your stories and eventually even wrote them, yes, about how they feel inspired. So I would like to know any of these inspirational stories that you've heard based on what you are doing, no? Because sometimes it happens that we just become like references to others. No? So what stories did you heard about around you and what you changed to others?
So I have so many stories. The first 2 years we didn't understand it. You know, we didn't understand why people were so excited by the thing we did, because we were just, for us it was just a natural step in our lives, because we wanted to change life. But you know, we got more mails and more fan mail even. I get daily messages from kids, from adults all over the world. They say like, wow, it's so beautiful, so freedom. I get messages from kids that message me, you know, how beautiful must it be for the kid to be 24/7 with parents, you know. I don't see my father and mother that often. They go to work every day, 2 jobs, they have 3 shifts, you know. There are even 2 or 3 families, they call themselves the Bitcoin family 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
They did the same, you know. They sold their house, they went all into Bitcoin, and they started to travel. And we meet all these people, but for us it still feels strange, you know. You remember in Thailand, we were in Thailand in a pizzeria, and we were just eating dinner, and then this Russian guy comes to me, and he's like, oh, are you the Bitcoin man? And we were just like, yeah, but why? Can I make a selfie? And we were like, a selfie with us? For what, you know? And the kids started to laugh at me, and everybody was like, he wants to make a selfie. But then we made the selfie, and yeah, some people just, they feel energized or inspired. You know, I'm a very energetic person, and I just try to be very positive, and people love this, and people want to feel positive, especially in these times. Mm-hmm. But we don't feel more or better or else. You know, we are just a simple family. You see with Jessa, who doesn't want to be on camera now anymore. We are just a little family. But there are a lot of stories. There was one Italian guy that wanted to buy Bitcoins, and he called me, and he was like, can I call you? Yeah, call me. And Bitcoin at that point was $3,000, and he was like, I only have $3,000. I only have $3,000. I need to sell my motorbike, and then I have $3,000. And I told him, you know, I cannot give you advice, but it is a good time for me. He sold the motorbike, he bought the Bitcoin, and he sold the Bitcoin at $14,000. He called me, and he was like, wow, Didi, you changed my life. And, you know, there's so many stories, but I still feel awkward by people, that see us different. Yeah, they're just a normal family. Here, just as playing Slimies.
I saw you had a guitar behind. Actually, I saw you playing the guitar just a few seconds ago when you thought I was not watching. Yes, you picked the guitar and start playing. Who plays the guitar there? Only you or someone else?
No, I play a little bit guitar and a little bit. And Julie and Juna, they play very good piano. They got piano lessons.
Nice.
Jessica can also play piano, but she's better with online gaming. Yeah. So I just play a little bit. But the really cool thing is happening at the moment. You have the premiere. I can give you one premiere.
Yes.
We
So
were
wait.
contacted by a Mexican.
A premiere from
We have a premiere.
No, come on.
There was a Mexican girl. She contacted me. She's a musician. Her name is Lore. I don't know if I pronounce it right. Lore.
Okay.
And she asked me, did you ever write a text for a song? I said, yes. When I was in the bus, I started to type a text in my telephone. And she said, can I have your text and can I write a song on it?
No.
I said, of course, if you can do this. I can't. I'm good enough. And now she made a song, and she showed me the song yesterday for the first time, and I got really goosebumps. It's a very beautiful guitar played song, a little bit hippie, gypsy style. And I think it will go live next week or something. So these kinds of offers we've received from people that like what we did. So there will be a Bitcoin family song
Nice.
with a very famous band that I always say in my videos. And it's all in the yeah, so
Nice.
That's nice.
Do you happen to have a VR helmet? No. You don't have a VR helmet with you, like Oculus, that kind of stuff? No. Those.
No, I didn't have it.
No,
Why?
okay. Because on Saturday we are doing a beer movie, a beer party. Yes, you can go from the PC anyway, and we have these hotspots where you get near and you can dance and you listen to the music. You move out, the music fades, like this. You have hotspots of music in different places. It's very nice, very nice. And eventually, I'll contact you later if she wants to show this music in this beer world that we are building up. It would be nice to have you somehow, the family there, like in this, because of the song. No, later I'll ask you the contact, just in case she wants to showcase it.
It's really cool. I didn't hear a huge part because the sound was gone. But I will check if I can find a Oculus Rift somewhere here in Portugal. Maybe it's a cool thing for the kids as well to have, and we can check it out how it works. You don't like an Oculus Rift?
I don't know.
So
Like the VR glasses? Yeah.
we can check someone living near and send you one if you want. But you can do it from the PC. Then I'll send you how to connect to the VR world. It's a very nice experience, and they can even win. If you know about Bitcoin, you will be able to win $1,000 too, playing a scavenger hunt. But this is not the part of the story. How is it studying? I mean, is this an issue? I guess for you. I guess that you are still doing eventually homeschooling, yes, or you are against centralized certificates of centralized universities. I mean, how is it studying for the kids? How do you think? What do you think about this? Formal education, if it's necessary.
Yeah, so we homeschool the kids, but we are against centralized school systems. We want to prepare our kids for the future. We don't want to prepare the kids for the past. And I think a lot of schools, traditional schools, prepare kids for the past. They don't have a vision about the future. Because we are involved in blockchain and crypto, we can see that there is a decentralized world starting. Where you need to have other skills than a traditional school teaches you. So we homeschool the kids. They do also an online school, which is called Galileo. There's children from all over the world that call into the school every morning.
Nice.
That's just as an extra, that the social contacts with kids all over the world. Yeah.
Nice.
You can ask Jodie, she does in school. Do you like the school?
Do you enjoy it this way?
Yeah, I do. My class is really fun. I like the kids in the class and I like the teachers, so it's really open. You can make your own schedule, do your own things.
Okay.
Teachers just to help you and just
Nice.
Do you like the school? That's okay. Yeah.
Well, and what does your wife think about all this? I mean, she jumped with you. Perhaps she jumped herself, but I mean, she jumped with you, and she's in love. So I go wherever he goes. But what's really behind? I mean, are you really motivated about this new way? I mean, it's like you expected this when you said yes, I do. if you got married some time ago, you said yes, I do. Did you? You didn't think about this, but this is something that you really enjoy right now, like this new decision that you took as a family.
But my wife is not here. This is my daughter.
Oh shit!
No.
No, first, I think we jumped together. It was a decision of us both because I really wanted to change our life. I was unhappy with the lifestyle we were living. It was all about materialism, about how you look, about what you want, about what you have, and I wanted to change that. And Bitcoin was the way for us to make that change. So yeah, I'm happy we did it, and I'm still going all for it. Yeah.
Yeah, we are still all in, you know. Bitcoin just needs to run. That's why I have the T-shirt today, Run BTC.
Yes. The way I usually say that we don't run. We just, Bitcoin is like the slow turtle that moves towards the final goal, yes? And everyone behind is like jumping, like these rabbits, more interesting than Bitcoin, but Bitcoin slowly moves forward and just will change the world slowly but steadily towards becoming the biggest currency in the world, no? So, bueno, I really thank you for joining. Yes, is there anything you would like to say, like some final thoughts for anyone?
No, I just want to add.
Yes.
No, I just want to add to your story. It is completely true. You know, the world is already changing. That is what we experienced the last 4 years. You know, the first 2 years was difficult traveling solely with Bitcoins. We don't own any bank accounts, nothing, only Bitcoins. And now the last 2 years, we see that all of the world towns, you know, make it possible for us to completely live in Bitcoin. You know, there are many towns in the world where I just can spend Bitcoin directly without even using debit cards. So I think we are really changing the world, and I think I'm very happy. And if I need to say something to end it up, you know, there's only one tip I can give everybody. You know, never live in fear. Try and you know, just live life. Don't fear life, because I think if you make decisions out of fear, you always make the wrong decision. If you make decisions out of passion and out of the thing you want to achieve, then that's the right decision. So never fear life, never fear a decision, and just go for it, you know. And if you want to go all in, go all in. And if you don't want to go all in, then keep living the life you live.
So nice final reflection. Thank you, Bitcoin family. If anyone wants to follow you, so it's mainly the YouTube channel, YouTube/the Bitcoin family, or which other ways can people follow your trips and your blog, and can you share with us?
So we have a YouTube channel that's called the Bitcoin Family. Our Instagram is also the Bitcoin Family. My ticker, my Twitter handle is Didi Tajutu, is my full name. But we also have the Bitcoin Family on Twitter. We have a website that's called thebitcoinfamily.com. Whenever you Google the Bitcoin Family, I think you will find us. And we also have a TikTok, the Bitcoin Family. Yeah.
Okay, TikTok, the Bitcoin Family.
You will also find us on all decentralized.
I'll make my kids follow the TikTok Bitcoin Family right after this talk. Yeah. Bueno, thanks a lot. Thanks for the whole family to joining. Yes, for me it was very special to host you today here. La BitConf is a very special conference. It's not a regular conference. It's not about doing business. It's not about, it's about sharing about humanity, about people, yes, and really hosting you here the same day we hosted Vitalik and Andreas, okay? It's like, this is the different things that we add into this experience of La BitConf. I hope whenever you come down to Americas, you stay in December in America, in the same place we are doing the conference such year, because we do it in a different country every year. And this year we've done it in the moon, or on the moon. I guess you share the videos I shared with you with your family. If not, share with them the VidConf trailer that took us to the moon, but the whole conference is done in the moon this year. So next year we will be in Guatemala. If you happen to be there in December, welcome. If you're not and you happen to be in Argentina, just ring me. You have my cell phone now, and come to my place. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the invitation and for having us online. You know, and I wish everybody a very beautiful day and a beautiful holiday season. And yeah, live life to the fullest.
And Merry Christmas.
You want to say something?
No. Bueno, thank you.
Cheers. Ciao.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.